What is up, guys? Kevin Reardon here, and today I bring to you a cool review that I'm excited about. It is the Pebble smartwatch. Picked this up a few weeks ago over at Best Buy for 150 bucks, and I've been enjoying it. I want to give you guys my thoughts and opinions of it, pros and cons and all that fun stuff. So here we go, the Pebble smartwatch review. So this is the Pebble smartwatch. Very cool looking watch, very modern looking, very comfortable. It has this leather band, super comfortable. Before I got this, I was not a watch wearer per se. I always went to my phone for the time and everything. So I didn't wear a watch at all, but now since I've gotten this, I have not taken it off. I wear it every day. I love wearing it. I depend on it. So I've really gotten used to wearing this, and I actually love wearing it now. It's a lot of fun. So like I said in the beginning of the video, I picked up the Pebble smartwatch, and there are a couple different companies making different types of wearable tech watches right now, but I decided to go with the Pebble just because it is one of the cheapest watches on the market right now and the most affordable, so that's why I decided to go with this. And before I want to, in the future I plan on getting the Apple Watch whenever that decides to hit market, hopefully this summer. But for right now, I want to see if I would actually enjoy wearing a smartwatch and if I would actually use it, and I have been using it a lot. This watch has pros and cons, which I'm going to get to right now. So the pros of this watch are, this thing is pretty much a notification center. So I'm the type of person, like I said, that I pull my phone out like 1,000 times a day just to check the time. And you don't think about it, but you're killing your battery every time you start that phone up and just to check the time, and then all of a sudden then you look at your phone and you're like, oh, there's a text message. And sometimes it's not a text message you even have to answer. Sometimes it's just like you're answering it because you have your phone open. That's what I really enjoy about this. It cuts down on the amount of times you open up your phone a day. So in perspective, it's pretty much saving your phone battery. So like I said, this thing is a notification center. So every time you get a phone call, a text, an email, a Facebook update, Twitter update, Instagram, whatever would normally pop up on your phone, that's what's going to pop up on this. So it's pretty much a secondary phone screen on your wrist. So the nice part is if you're in a meeting or something important where you shouldn't be pulling out your phone and you feel your phone go off, this thing will also vibrate and you can just look down at your wrist and you're not wondering, everybody has that killing sensation inside their head that's like, oh God, what's going on? And then you wind up looking at your phone, it's nothing important, or it is something really important. So I know there are certain people that will call me when things are like a dire emergency, and they know when I'm at work and they should only call me if it is an emergency. And it's nice to be able to, if I'm not able to pick up my phone, to look down at my wrist and be like, oh, this person's calling me, so I should step out for a second to pick up the call or whatever it might be. So that's the nice part. Also, like I said, text, emails, everything you get, you're going to get it through here. The other cool part is this, with smartwatches, obviously it has a screen on here, so the nice part is, as you can see, I'm switching between a bunch of different screens right now, and you can go through and switch how your interface looks, so you never get really bored of how this thing looks. And Pebble does have a app, which I'm going to show you guys. It has an app that you can go into and download a bunch of really cool watch faces and different apps inside of here. It's not really super established. I mean, there's a ton of different watch faces. I guess that's the easiest thing for developers to make right now. But at the same time, there's not a ton of useful apps that you can really put on this thing. The one that I've been using that I really like a lot, as soon as you click on it, it gives you the weather for the next couple days and that day. And then when you have it on, it gives you the date, what time of day it is, the actual time. And then, so right now it says that it's cloudy out, sunny and rainy, that type of stuff it will do. So it's pretty cool. And then whenever I shake it, it will, there it goes. Whenever I shake it, it will go to the forecast for the week. So that's the watch face I prefer. If I'm not using that one, then it's the other one that actually spells out the time. So it says 3:1 right now. So those are my two favorite watch faces that I like to use. But I mean, you're never going to get bored of looking at this watch because you can always change what it looks like. Some other things I really like about the watch is, first of all, it's waterproof, and I am going to do a test with that just to show you guys that it is waterproof. But it is waterproof, so that's pretty cool. So Pebble made this thing to be able to go with you wherever. So if you're out in the rain, if you're out in the snow, if you're in the shower, whatever, this thing can go with you and you don't have to take your watch off. You know, even if you wash your hands, it's nice to be able to wash my hands and not have to worry about taking my watch off. It's going to work fine. So it is waterproof, not water resistant, waterproof. So this thing will go underwater, which is pretty awesome. Another thing that's great about this watch is the battery life. Pebble says 5 to 7 days it will get, and I have gotten about that. Some weeks I will get 5 days, 6 days, and definitely up to 7 days. It all depends on how much you're using the watch and how much notification is. So if you're the type of person that starts work at 3 o'clock in the morning and goes all the way till nighttime, you might get only 4 days out of this because it has to do notifications that much longer. But for the regular person that goes to work, between 8 and 10 o'clock and works till 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night, whatever, this thing is going to hold up. It's going to do a great job. You're going to get your notifications, so the battery life is great. I really like it. So I was just telling you about the Pebble app, so let's take a look at the inside of my phone so you can see what the Pebble app looks like, and we'll just browse very quickly and see what it looks like.
So here we are with the Pebble app for the iPhone. So as you can see, here's what it is. This up here, when I'm scrolling, this is the current watch faces that I have on my watch already, and then down here in the locker is things that I've downloaded I might want to put on there later on, whatever. You can pick what you want, but that is in the My Pebble settings. Then you can go into Get Watch Faces, and what it will pull up is a ton of different watch faces that you want, whatever you might like. So let's look at this one. This one looks kind of cool. You can see it kind of has a weather thing going on, thunderstorms and sunny and cloudy and all that fun stuff. So that looks like a pretty cool one. I can see it gives the temperature, the date, some pretty good information. So all you would do is you click Add, and you'll see that those little dots move around up there, and what that's doing is that's transferring it to your Pebble watch. You're able to use the app immediately, which is pretty awesome. As you can see, there's Pebble picks. There's a lot of cool ones that you can pick from. There's most downloaded, most loved ones. You can search ones, but as you can see, a ton of different watch faces for you to use. Then you can also go into the Get Apps, and now bring in here, you can download a ton of different apps, from daily notifications, health and fitness, tools and utilities, remotes, and games. Like I said earlier, there's not a ton of useful apps, but you do have some cool fitness ones, like a pedometer, track your footsteps. You have a maps one, calendars. There's a bunch of different things in there. Again, nothing that I've found terribly useful. I normally use my phone for downloading just for the watch faces, but from time to time you will find something kind of cool in here that you might like. Normally battery life apps are the ones that I like. Just so you know, going back into here, you see 3 of 8 slots. The way the Pebble smartwatches work is it's kind of like a memory card type thing, but it gives you 8 slots, so you can put 8 different things in there. So one watch face counts as a slot, one app counts as a slot. So you are able to use up to 8 slots, and it doesn't seem like a lot, but it is a pretty lot once you start using it. And it's not like once you take something off, it's gone forever. You can just throw it in the locker. As soon as you delete it off of the watch, it goes right into the locker. So if you do want to add something later on, like let's say I want to throw this calendar on there, I would just click Load. The little background there shows it loading up, and it will sure enough go over to the Pebble smartwatch. So that is the App Store. Pretty cool little thing to have for a watch. Who would have ever thought we would have an App Store for a watch? But it's pretty cool, pretty neat. I like it a lot.
So what are some of the cons of the Pebble smartwatch? Well, first of all, it is a black and white display, not color, and it is the year 2014, so personally I think this should have been released with a color display, but it was not, so it is just a black and white display, which is kind of lame, I think, but what are you going to do? So that's what you get with the Pebble smartwatch. One of the things that I don't like. I've been noticing some Bluetooth issues with it. It does work over iPhone and Android. It does connect very well. I mean, when it's working great. So I get all my phone calls, I get my emails, I get my Facebook. It does not have any troubles getting anything. But I have noticed a few times, it could have been my fault, that I don't have it and I walk out, and then when I come back, it normally connects with no issues. But there has been one time where I had to completely tell my phone to forget the watch, clear the watch, and then go through the whole process of starting it up again. So I've only had to do that once. So I don't know if something just got screwed up in the Bluetooth world or whatever, but I did have that issue, so that kind of concerned me a little bit. But most of the time, it's pretty good. So I decided to list that as a con. So let's run a water test on this thing. I just want to show you guys that this thing will operate underwater, and it does as advertised. Alright guys, so I'm here in my bathroom, and I just wanted to show you guys that this thing will work underwater. So we are going to turn on my sink here and just throw the watch under there. Get it nice and wet. As you can see, this thing will still operate just fine underneath the water. No issues. Like I said, Pebble did make this thing to operate in all conditions, so pretty awesome. And when we pull it out, this thing is just fine. So there you have it, guys. There's my review on the Pebble smartwatch. You can pick it up for $150 on bestbuy.com or from our friends over at Amazon, and I will put both links in the bottom at the description. Do you have a smart watch? Let me know if you do and what you think of it, if you found it handy or if you didn't like it and decided to get rid of it. I've really enjoyed mine. Out of a 5-star rating, I would probably give this about a 3 or a 4, just because of it doesn't have the color display, which I didn't really like. But other than that, I think once Pebble really gets rolling, they're going to make a super stellar watch, and they actually have a steel version of this, which is very sleek looking, very cool, super modern, and it's all metal, it's not plastic. So they do have that, but that's a little bit more expensive. I believe that runs in like the $250 to $300 range. So you're going to pay about $100 more for that, which isn't too bad in retrospect. So let me know what you guys think about this. As always, thanks for stopping by my channel. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Really helps me out. And leave a comment in the comment section below. Like I said, tell me what you think about this, and I will see you guys here next time. Oh, by the way, I have lots of new videos coming out. I'm going to record a bunch today. As far as PS4 games and stuff like that. I was slacking last week, work got busy, bunch of excuses, all that fun stuff. So definitely be looking out for them. I'll try to post them this upcoming week and spread them out a little bit, so there's lots of viewing things for your pleasure. So thanks for stopping by. Like the video, subscribe, all the good stuff. I will see you guys next time. Peace.